Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. What a day. I've taken some time to think about my approach, how I'm going to deal with this, whether I even want to deal with this, and I've decided, yes. Today, we crush the kitty, and the lion stamps all over him. That's what we're going to do. GameStop 0, Virgin Galactic 1. Think of it as a football score. That's in England how we say it. So what we've got today is we've got GameStop going down the toilet, and I'm doing everything I can to send it down the toilet, which isn't too difficult, to be quite honest. I'm trending on all the social platforms today. I'm posting on Trading 212. I'm posting on Blossom, Instagram, Facebook, X, eToro, Weeble, YouTube, Rumble, you name it. I'm everywhere. And we're bringing GameStop down today because I came into this business to build a channel, build relationships, build great businesses, make money with good principles and solid foundations. We're not here for nonsense and rubbish and hiding behind silly little baseball caps, not actually giving your real name, breaking the law, manipulating the stock. And this time it was done with a cartoon image, and that's all it was. Big Bob says, trending, dude, you have 29 watchers. First of all, I'm not your dude. And second of all, you've no idea what you're talking about. None whatsoever. There are 29 people. In fact, there are 34 people watching me live at the moment. And this is one of about 20 platforms that I'm on at this precise moment in time. That's the first thing. The second thing is if you look at my actual numbers, what's going on here, we've had 12,000 views in the last, just about the last 24 hours, because people are watching the video, so they can't be in the live streams. We've got 23,579 subscribers, going up 1,000 a week and doubling the rate of growth every single week. So I'm sorry, but you're talking nonsense. And if you're trying to spread the narrative that we're trying to get GameStop up, I'm going to do the exact opposite and drive it down. And the difference between me and Roaring Kitty is this is my real name, and I'm actually live where he's pretending to be somewhere else and doing sod all. So let's get that absolutely straight. So if you're trying to promote a stock that's of no value whatsoever, you are on the wrong channel, because GameStop is going down the toilet. And I'm going to do everything I can to make that happen. I'll tell you that for nothing. And this time, Robin Hood aren't going to save you either. This time, they're going to let you sink. Last time, they did what was called bringing the drawbridge down. They stopped a bank run. It was a right thing to do. It was a responsible thing to do. But those who got carried away with the nonsense with Roaring Kitty, a guy who was breaking the law and making up stuff and all the rest of it, at the end of the day, they did the right thing, but this time they're going to let you sink, and it's happening right before your eyes right now. This stock is currently worth in the region of 7 cents, and as you can see, people this morning paid $80 for it. Somebody paid $80 for it because it went all the way up to $80. Somebody paid that, and now they're left holding the bag. Why? Because of a cartoon character. Well, more fool you. I'm here for investors. We're here for serious investors, intelligent people. And what's happened is it's shifted to Virgin Galactic. What it's done, it's woken up those people who want to start buying in and pumping a stock. They've switched. It's moved to Virgin Galactic. It happened at exactly the same time. Is this a coincidence? I was talking to Eric Kearney, Investor Relations, and all he ever wanted to do was talk to me about GameStop. I told you about it. I reported on it for months and months and months. And at the exact moment that GameStop popped, so did Virgin Galactic. Now, the difference is, though, Virgin Galactic is worth $2 just on the cash it holds on the books. So, Roaring Kitty, bring it on. Bring it on, Roaring Kitty. Try and manipulate the market. Try and lie and deceive people. And I'm going to be here live 12 hours a day to make sure that you don't do it to my members and my viewers. You're a kitty. I'm a lion. I was born in England. You're a kitty. I'm a lion. So bring it on. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. I put this morning on my a few moments ago on my X account. There's the Lion King. That's supposed to be me. I mean, I know, it's rubbish. Doesn't matter. Doesn't take much to crush a cat, though, does it? GameStop 0, Virgin Galactic 1. There is the score right there. You can see it happening. They are correlating. They are together. So we are going to promote Virgin Galactic, which will actually make money and actually does something. Am I happy about what's happening this morning? No. Do I think it's good that we're even having this conversation? No, I don't actually. I don't like it at all. I think it's complete and utter nonsense. But I'm going to do everything I can to bring it down. So there you go. Right. Let's read some of the comments. Martin, plug and Terran Orbital news in YouTube links. Thank you, John Granfor. I'll take a look. They are also having a shareholders meeting in June. I believe they're asking for a reverse split. Yes, and they want to get a reverse split and pay themselves more wages. We're not going to agree to that. And you'd be absolutely mad if you did. At the end of the day, we don't need to reverse split now anyway. If people want to start buying in the stock and pumping it up, that's fine. Remember, anything under this value is good anyway. But don't forget, I don't think Virgin Galactic it won't be anything like GameStop because it doesn't. And what I mean by that is it won't sell off the same way. GameStop has no bottom to it. It can fall down to 7 cents. It's a complete and utter Russian roulette where every single barrel has a bullet in it. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Someone on the show this morning came in and said, "Oh, I'm so excited. Have you seen GameStop? I'm going to buy it." It was $80. And at that exact precise moment, I looked at it. I spoke to a few people online and made a very calculated decision. And I put this out. Here it was. Robinhood is not going to save you this time. They will let you all lose your money to a handful. You are warned. Exactly at that moment, I said it was going to fall over. And exactly at that moment, it did. It's really, really easy to actually bring down a kitty when a kitty has no substance whatsoever. And as I talk about it, it just keeps on going down. People that follow this rubbish have no backbone at all. I've seen all the memes going out. I've seen the memes going against me now on Reddit, and I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. You're not going to bother me. You're not going to upset me. But you are all going to lose your money. 100%. 100%. 100%. And Robinhood this time are going to let you do it. They're not going to take away the buy button. They're going to let you buy and lose your money. And there it is. Many of you bought this morning at $80. Well, congratulations, because you now own a stock worth 7 cents, which you paid $80 for. Congratulations. Hopefully my members don't. Anyway. Trending. This is Big Bob. He's not that big. He doesn't. I don't think there's any. Hang on. Does Big Bob have any followers? Let me have a look. He calls himself Big Bob, trying to discredit me. So let's have a look at that. Let's see how big Bob is. Let's have a look. Big Bob likes to call him. You're a small voice in a big cave. Is that right? Okay. Channel activity. Let's have a look. Go to channel. Let me have a look. Big Bob has 0 subscribers, 0 viewers, 0 followers. I just looked. So you're not that big, are you, Bob? All right. So, obviously you just paid $80 for GameStop, and you don't want me telling everyone that it's a load of rubbish. So carry on with that. Shall I short GameStop now, Martin, for the banters? Yeah, why not? Why not? I never short stocks, don't do options. I'm just consistently making money. That's not my thing. Don't like any of this stuff. Don't like it at all. I find it very frustrating. And David, I think it's David Hensley, gave me the energy to come live here today. Anyway, let's have a... Oh, hang on. Well, yeah, I don't post video, you simpleton. Now he's resorting to offensive language. I'll get rid of you. We don't need you here. Time you out. A waste of time. Let's time you out. There you go. We don't need idiots like you talking rubbish. Obviously, you've lost all your money this morning and you're getting upset about it. That's fine. Let's read some more comments. Michael Cole Glazier, no rubbish today. No rubbish today. Lion, you are a Sunday bowls player. What a load of rubbish. I've never played bowls in my life. You have to come from Yorkshire for that. I'm from Cornwall. What a clown. I need Roaring Kitty to randomly tweet Fisker. No, you don't. No, you don't. Get the cat trap. Radiant. I'm up $4,000. It's not done yet, but all the means, but by all means, listen to an old guy crying on YouTube. I'm not crying at all. This is my portfolio. You want to see how much money I got, Mr. Big Bob? There you go. I got $83,000, 486. So you're up $4,000. I'm up 83,000 from $5,000. Well done, Mr. Big Bob. There's my portfolio. And I've never shorted a stock in my life. Don't do options. Don't take any gambles or risks. And I've gone from $5,000 to $83,000. And yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah, we're all doing all right here. So go and take your trolling somewhere else. I knew this was going to happen today. We knew this was going to happen. Radiant Smile. Game is going down. You're now up. Game is going down. You're now up 3,100. GameStop, we're going to make sure that it goes to 0 and it never comes back again. Minute by minute, we are growing on all platforms, and Roaring Kitty still isn't going live. He can't really. He lost his license, his trading license. He was a stockbroker. He lost his license because he broke the law. And I doubt if he's even allowed to go live, but we'll see what happens anyway. There are so many stocks up today. Holo, Plug, Rocket Lab, Fuel Cell. Must be something else. No, Wadey. What we've got actually is PPI came in hot today. The market should be down today. So actual stocks like Amazon, actual businesses aren't doing very well today. What's going on today is that, look, there's Apple not doing anything. Amazon, great businesses, aren't making any money today. PPI is up. People are worried about inflation getting out of control again. What's happened is a few idiots, and I'm going to use that word, a few idiots have decided to pump nonsense, and I'm making sure today they're all going to lose their money because we don't want any of this. I'm looking to take out my seed in GameStop. Yeah, don't be involved in it. Don't touch it. Everyone dump it. It's a waste of time. Well, yeah, I don't post videos. Oh, there we he's here again. I set all-time high in my account with no GameStop stock. Yeah, exactly. Just good investments. There you go. Exactly. But you see the difference is, Fight Channel, you do research and you invest, whereas people like Big Boob, whatever he calls himself, right? He's just gambling on rubbish worth nothing and then throwing insults all around. There's a very different very different style of investing. Anyway, John, there we go. We've got another clown coming in here. We knew we'd have this today, so we'll put you in a timeout as well. Your voice isn't worth anything. Absolutely worth anything. Completely useless. You can't even spell the swear word you tried to spell. What an idiot.
Iberian Wolf donated £2 a super chat on Extra. Martin is the real lion, by Kitty.
Yep, Kitty's going down the toilet. I doubt if he'll be able to broadcast again because it's against the law. He doesn't use his real name online because he's not legally allowed to. GameStop has gone straight back down. People have been buying it this morning at $80, and they're now looking for something else. So they moved into Virgin Galactic. The difference is Virgin Galactic actually makes money. So we're very excited to watch this happen today. And I finally want to see the end of Roaring Kitty, because I want to put another point out there as well. Today, it's all over the main media. At CNBC, you've got Meet Kevin, you've got Bloomberg. Everyone's talking about it. And the reality is, and I really didn't want to talk about it, but then I decided, no, let's destroy it. Let's crush this kitty once and for all. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm doing everything I can on every social platform I've got to bring this down, because the reality is stocks pump like this all the time. Actual stocks that actually do stuff pump like this all the time. This isn't a new thing. This wasn't invented by a guy called Roaring Kitty. It happens all the time. For those that study stocks, we see it every single day. Happens all the time. This is absolutely nothing. The difference is this is for the simpletons. This is for the idiots, because this was instigated by a simple animated picture, a comic book image. That's all it took for those to jump on the bandwagon, and they did it, and now they're all losing their money. And to be honest with you, it doesn't bring me happiness to see everyone losing their money, but I do want this nonsense to go away once and for all. I do want those that cash in on this stuff, who try to manipulate stuff, to lose big time and go away forever. So that's what I'm hoping is going to happen, and it is this time, because I'm going to stamp all over it. I'm not going to stand by this time. Anyway. Radiant smile, beta test Bob. It's a crash test dummy. Limp wristed Bob. Well, he's certainly going down the toilet now. I've made $4,000 from GameStop this morning. What a load of rubbish. This is a short squeeze. What on GameStop? You think so, do you? Well, not really. It's going the wrong way for a short squeeze. Bob made 4,000, but lost 10,000 elsewhere. Exactly. I made a little bit of profit on Space today and Plug. Fantastic. Don't chase Virgin Galactic. You had the opportunity to buy it 100%, 50%, undervaluation. There's no point buying it now. Martyn is not old. Cry, but not old. Just kidding, Martyn. We love you. Oh, dear, oh dear. So happy I sold Plug at the opening and held my greed to rebuy. Plug is being manipulated. GameStop is being driven down. I've got people now reposting my posts everywhere. There are Lucas aides working behind the scenes. If you want to take part in what's going on this morning, I'm going to give you a few things you can do. All right. If you want to bring down Roaring Kitty so he never comes back and people all lose their money on GameStop, you can. All right. This is what we're going to do. Okay. First of all, I announced it this morning to the second, the moment it would happen, and there it is. That was the moment it happened. The moment it would drop. I posted it, and literally within a second of me posting this 3 hours ago, it is exactly when it started to fall over. It wasn't hard to knock over a kitty. It really isn't that difficult. It's faceless and emptyless. Emptyless, is that a real word? Anyway, so go onto my X account and just retweet and repost any of these if you want to. So we're going to get rid of the kitty today. You can also go on eToro. I'm on eToro as well. We're posting over there. There's the link for it. I'm on Blossom. There's an app called Blossom, Blossom. It's an app called Blossom. And of course, my name is Martyn Lucas. Unlike Roaring Kitty, my name is actually Martyn Lucas. Trading 212. Yes, you got it. I'm Martyn Lucas there as well. Very, very easy. And you might want to share the posts that are being tweeted all over the place today as we continue this path for destroying GameStop once and for all. And I love the fact that Robinhood haven't stopped it. They haven't halted it. I think it's great. They're letting people do it this time, and good luck to them. I wish them all well at Robinhood. So happy I sold Plug. Slow trying to get rid of my space loss. Congratulations. Thoughts on Raw and Kitty running for president this year? On Roaring Kitty running for president? What? President of what? Space going down. Let's have a look. Space going down. People taking some profits because, like you just heard there from Sid, people want to get their profits, take profits to reduce their losses. That's perfectly acceptable. I bought Fisker today. I think something's about to happen to Fisker. I don't know if Fisker is going to trend the same way as Virgin Galactic and GameStop will, but we shall see. I feel the same. Something is brewing. I sold Space at 138 and I am out. The Queen of Self-Braiding, congratulations. He came to the wrong channel talking rubbish. We're all members here, brother. Get to step in. Jay Long, I love it. Yes, Queen. I wasn't paying attention to stocks lately, and then suddenly I saw Space 30% up. Yes, it happened the same moment that GameStop broke this morning, and it's going down with it. People are now knowing that GameStop is going to go to... I hope it goes to zero. I absolutely hope it goes to zero and we never see this again. I'm so pleased that Robinhood is letting it happen, that people, are losing all their money. I think it's great. It will teach you. You learn a lesson from doing that. But Virgin Galactic, which pumped along with it, is being done. The difference is that's an actual investment. This would make sense to hold for those who bought before the pump, of course, not now. Take your profits and reset yourself. Definitely buying back the shares amount of at a lower point again. Well, you can now, can't you? If you bought it and then managed to get your money out, you've probably got back your losses, and now you can buy it at lower prices because it will go down again. Stepping. Keep them trollers stepping. I love it. What do you think about Plug, Martin? Plug is a great business, but it's got one more quarter before it goes. It's too early. Today's pump was another false pump, and it's going straight back down again. Look, same thing again. All of this today was false. Remember, we got PPI, which came in hot as well. Real businesses like Amazon, Apple are struggling today. This should not have happened. It was perfect timing for those who tried to pump it today. Absolutely bonkers. I'm just really... I didn't even want to come live. I didn't even want to do it. David Hensley gave me such encouragement. I read his comment earlier. I didn't want to do it. I thought I just don't want to be around all this stuff. It's just rubbish. This is not why I came into broadcasting, to be involved in rubbish. Should play Katy Perry Raw when talking about Kitty. Well, I would, but I'd get copyright, so that'd be no good. But it's a good idea, though. So it's a good idea, but I just can't do it. You know what I mean? So what is next for Space? Well, we've got the flight coming up, haven't we? Very shortly. We'll be covering it live. I'm expecting to see it drop all the way back down again, though. If you bought it at 84 cents, you've got a very good value stock. But is there a coincidence today that Virgin Galactic popped at the same time as GameStop when Eric Kearney worked at GameStop and was all he wanted to talk about was GameStop? Is there a coincidence? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure there isn't. I think there is. Sorry, I don't think there is a coincidence. I think it was always in the background of what was going on. So again, another warning sign for Virgin Galactic, even though it's a good business, it's a good product. The management aren't very good. It worries me though that it's being manipulated in this way. You don't want this. Amazon doesn't have this. Apple doesn't have this. We don't want it. We want Virgin Galactic to be a real business. We don't want this to be like GameStop. We absolutely do not want it. I know some of you think it's exciting, and we do, but we really, really don't. We absolutely don't want this. Anyway, no worries, Stacey. Was fun. Rear End Kitty, yes, gone. It's so crazy how many people, how many bought game just because of the guy who think because of the guy. Though I think 1 billion lost by shorters is crazy to me. Yeah, I mean, that's all it took. I mean, look, we've proved this. look, I mean, that one guy, John Granford, look, we've proved this over and over and over again. Trolls, ignorant, silly, stupid people are incredibly easy to control and manipulate. All it took was a silly cartoon picture for people to buy a stock up to $80 a share that's worth 7 cents. That's all it took. A little picture. And I also proved that because on my extra channel, all I did was put members only 99 cents. 99 cents. Oh, Big Bob, who was telling me he makes all this money, right? All those people who talk absolute dross, right? That not one troll or gambler or idiot has 99 cents to be able to manipulate the extra channel. Not one person. I know who the trolls are. We follow it all the time. I follow it all the time. I see the IP addresses. I know what's going on. And not one paid 99 cents to come on in and spam and troll and all the rest of it. It just shows you how weak they are to stamp on. Completely. It's like, it's not even difficult, right? They get immobilized with nothing and they get crushed with nothing. I was watching the post this morning I was putting out on Trading 212, Blossom, all the different places. And I was putting them out and there was all these replies. Come on, lads, let's pump it up. Like they're all together. None of them are together. And the moment you blow on them, they fall over. As easy as that. The moment you put a 99 cent barrier up, they can't cope with that. The moment you start posting. See, Roaring Kitty had no one to stop him last time. No one. He was on his own saying it was great. Nobody went against him. They all wanted to trend with him. Meet Kevin did it. They all wanted to trend. Everybody was, how we're all going to get rich. They all did it. Graham Stepan, Meet Kevin, they all jumped in on it and trended on it and made money from it. And I decided that I'm going to do the opposite. I'm not going to be the kitty. I'm going to be the lion, the English lion who's going to come on here and tell you the truth. And I don't care. Like Big Bob, you don't have many people watching you. No, more people will be watching the channel that says how we're going to get rich. But they're all going to crap on each other and lose all their money. And I'm just going to sit here and carry on making money consistently. This is my portfolio. My members are going to make money. And I am going to take the greatest of pleasure in making sure that Roaring Kitty is done and finished. So what we've got now in response to this, and I'm looking at my Trading 212 feeds and other ones, we've got people saying, come on, lads, let's buy it. Let's put this Martyn Lucas back in his place. He's a nobody. He's nobody. Because there's more people watching the channels that make you money. Well, that's true. And you do have millions of you doing it. The difference is, though, you are all doing it on sand. No foundation. We're building a channel on rock, granite rock. You're building it on sand. And you're all just going to keep sinking. Yes, there's millions of you walking around on the sand, but you're all going to sink. And eventually this will be completely over. And unlike the other channels that are trying to trend from it, this is how we're going to make money. No, I'm going to do the opposite on my own. I'm going to go against it all. And I'll get less views, but I'll go to bed at night knowing that I did the right thing. Stacey, I feel much better, she says. That's good. What do you think of SNDL? SNDL. Here we go. Look at this. Hang on a minute. Some exchanges, not Robinhood, have temporarily halted trading. Not Robinhood. Robinhood are letting you do it this time. They're letting you lose your money. They are not stopping it this time. And all good play to them. I think they want to teach them a lesson, if I'm honest. Robinhood are a much, much bigger business now. They can afford this, and they can let people lose their money. I think it's great. I think it's absolutely great. SNDL. I like SNDL. SNDL is better value than Tilray. If you, Brett, if you go into YouTube and type Martyn Lucas SNDL or Martyn Lucas TLRY, you will see my full analysis comparing the two. SNDL came out on top of Tilray. GME will never go to zero. The gaming industry is too big. Jose, the gaming industry is big. GameStop isn't. GameStop is rubbish. GameStop's virtually bankrupt. GameStop has a rubbish balance sheet, Jose. The gaming industry is massive, but GameStop isn't. GameStop is absolute rubbish. You are buying a 7-cent stock for $80 this morning. Plug received a loan from the US government. Very nice indeed, Del. Thank you for that. Today, Plug Power gets $1.6 billion funded from the US government. That's big news. Martin, you're going to have a spike. You're going to have to spike your next cup of tea to keep dealing with these futtados. Yeah, you're probably right. Big Bob seems real small right now. Yeah, where did he go? Where did Big Bob go? Hi, guys. What about Nicola? We'll send me some news and I'll cover it. I need a sound bite. You're nobody until somebody loves you, says Bill. That's very true. You shouldn't hope that people have to lose money. Try to be free of your mind. What do you mean? I want this to end. I want this GameStop nonsense and Roaring Kitty to go away. And I'm going to make sure that happens. Bill, but always love myself, so that counts. It does. What about Plug? PLUG. We've got some funding today. Yes, did someone send in links for YouTube? Let's put Plug out. Links for YouTube. John Grand for Plug Parrot. Yes, we did. Okay, here we go. This is my portfolio. We are up again today. See, consistently making money. We're beating records again, as you can see. 83,600. Nice. Let's do Plug for a moment. Let's get off this nonsense. This is a big deal. The time, extra channel. Uh, 32. Plug. Okay. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Plug Power, on the day that meme stocks go crazy, GameStop rears its head and all that nonsense. Let's get back to business. Plug Power, why is it up today? Well, first of all, it had a huge rally this morning. Some of it to do with the good news. We've got some great news, real solid news. Remember, I've always said it's one earnings call away. It's been heavily manipulated by Russian oligarchs. I proved to you on the show, shown you it happened in live in real time, shown you my analytics behind the scenes. All the Russian views came in and promoted the stock and tried to manipulate me to say certain stuff. I've shown you that. You know all about that. If you follow the show, you'll know it. However, we've got some real news today that is a benefit for the stock. It's a real benefit for the stock. It wasn't the reason why everything pumped this morning. A lot of these penny stocks went nuts this morning because of falsehoods and just a euphoria in the market. However, what we do have is real news, and it's why the stock is starting to go back up again after the initial sell-off. But don't get too carried away. We've got 1 quarter to go before this really takes off. This is why Plug is overall up today. Plug Power receives $1.6 billion conditional commitment loan guaranteed from Department of Energy for green hydrogen development pipeline directly from the government this morning. Very, very good news. Just out literally a couple of hours ago. at the making of this video, May the 14th, Plug Power, a global leader. It is the number one. It's why the Russians want to get hold of it. Right? A global leader in comprehensive hydrogen solutions for the green hydrogen economy received a conditional commitment for up to 1.6 billion loan guarantee from the Department of Energy to finance the development, construction and ownership of up to 6 green hydrogen production facilities, American facilities. This is very, 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 very good news today. The production facilities, which will be selected for financing in accordance with the procedures to be set forth in definitive documentation with DOE. Thank you, Hammer and Iron, for your subscription. I appreciate that very much indeed. Will be built across the nation and supply major companies, including Plug's existing customers, with low carbon, made in America, green hydrogen. The hydrogen generator will be used in applications in the material handling, transportation, and industrial sectors. Green hydrogen is an essential driver of industrial decarbonization in the United States, said Plug Power CEO Andy Marsh earlier this year. Plug successfully demonstrated our innovation and technical ability by launching the first commercial scale green hydrogen plant in the country in Woodbine, Georgia. This loan guarantee will help us build on that success with additional green hydrogen plants. Marsh added, "We appreciate the partnership with the DOE Loan Agreements Office and are pleased to have worked through an intensive due diligence process. The loan guarantee will prove instrumental to grow and scale not only Plug's green hydrogen plant network, but the clean hydrogen industry in the United States." Very, very good indeed. Let's read a little bit more here. This is excellent news for Plug today. Plug, the leading commercial scale manufacturer of electrolyzers, currently operates the largest proton exchange membrane (PEM) electrolyzer system in the United States, and its Woodbine, Georgia hydrogen plant. Plug's current green hydrogen generation network now has a liquid hydrogen production capacity of approximately 25 tons per day. Plug's green hydrogen production plant utilize the company's own electrolyzer stacks manufactured at its state-of-the-art gigafactory in Rochester, New York, and Plug's liquefaction and hydrogen storage systems engineered at its facilities in Houston. DOE support for Plug's green hydrogen projects represents a major milestone in the US's commitment to advance the development of large-scale hydrogen production, processing, delivery, and storage. It also underscores the application of green hydrogen to help meet decarbonization goals across multiple sectors of the economy. While the unconditional commitment represents a significant milestone, this is the warning, because I did say we are 1 quarter away. And don't forget, we've got an election coming up, and we know that Donald Trump is pro-coal mines, not so much green energy. So just bear that in mind. Things can turn around very, very quickly. Even though we know that this is the future, there will be some buffering along the way and profit-taking along the way. Be a sensible, rational investor. You should have already bought this when I said at 220. Anyway, certain technical, legal, environmental, and financial conditions, including negotiation of definitive financing documents, must be satisfied before funding of the loan guarantee. Okay, so it's not there yet. LPO works in support of President Biden's ambitions to drive growth in the U.S. manufacturing and innovation, create jobs, and build a clean energy economy that will address climate change and make communities more resilient. Plug's projects under the loan will adhere to the Biden administration's Justice 40 initiative. This process includes gathering input from local labor, workforce, and economic development organizations, in addition to first responder and non-profit organizations. The plants are expected to create good-paying jobs accessible to a diverse talent supply and help develop workforce skills needed to drive the transportation to a clean energy economy. I think that's really all we need to talk about right now. I think that'll do. Everything else is kind of what we already know, and I want to be mindful of your time. So there we go. Plug Power. It's up today 30%. Should you be buying it now? No. Investors with me bought it at 220. That was the time to buy it. Now we've got a pump. It's great. However, we haven't got the deal signed yet. The cash isn't in the bank, and we do have an election coming up. Trump's against this kind of thing. Just bear that in mind. But we know it's the future. We know it's going to work. We've got no doubt about it. But we have another quarter yet before we start seeing those profits coming in and the ramping coming in and the efficiencies come in. So Plug Power, great business, but it's very manipulated. A lot of people pump and dump this stock. Be very, very careful. If you get the chance to buy it in the early twos, that's the time to buy it. Now it's the time to hold it and enjoy the fact that you are up. You might want to trim off the top, take your seed money out, and hey, maybe you only own half as much, but it's all free money at that point. And if it goes down, you buy more. If it goes up, it goes up. You've got enough because it's going to go up a long way in the next 10 years. And as an investor, that's what you should be thinking of. Playing chess, not checkers. Click above my head for all the videos to do with Plug down below in the description, over here and over here. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Plug. Thank you for bringing that to me. I'd rather buy GME than space. You'd rather buy GameStop than space. Well, that makes no sense. You'd rather buy a stock that's hundreds of percent overvalued, doesn't do anything, doesn't make anything, doesn't make any money, has a terrible balance sheet. It's got no possible chance of success. Its cheerleader is a guy who rallied you with a comic book picture, who took all the money last time where millions lost money, and you would rather buy that. Okay, well, I wish you all the best with that then. Oh, I'm caught up. It's live. Yes, it is. Hey, Banana Heads, RDDT is up. How are they profitable? They're not. Reddit is the same as GameStop. It's the same thing. It's being pumped by the same people doing the same job, and maybe we'll move on to that one soon and try and get that one down the toilet as well. Absolute rubbish. GameStop now is struggling to get going again. As you can see, we're doing everything that we can to knock it off its plastic rubbish pedestal. Anyway, hey Vaz, Bitcoin have some GME Bitcoin have some GME balance sheet. What do you mean by that, Radiant? IDC, I don't care about balance sheets. I'm making quick. Fair enough then. You don't care about the actual foundation of the business. You don't care about learning the language. You don't care about the knowledge. That makes sense. That's it. That's it. That's the way to go. And you actually put that on air that everyone can see. I don't care about balance sheets. Brilliant. So, okay. Here's my plane. Take the joystick and fly it. You don't have a clue how to fly a plane, but what the hell? Go for it. Crash yourself. I mean, why would you even say that? Why would you even say in the chat, I don't care about balance sheets? You're on the wrong channel. This channel is an investor channel for people who make money. It's not for people guessing and blindly walking into a dark room with everybody shooting at them and hoping they don't get shot. I mean, how ridiculous? How ridiculous is that? What are GME goals in the next quarter? They are adapting the AI. They are moving from selling hard copies to digital. Radiant Smile, don't think GameStop is a business. It's not a business. It's worth like 7 cents a share. What are we talking about? Don't do it. That's all I needed to hear. What do you think? What do you think of Plug Power? Mohammed, I've just put the information out there. Ever since this guy has posted about space, he has flip-flopped his thoughts. Yes, the market changes. You're absolutely right. Yes, you're mad about people like Roaring Kitty posting about meme stock. Look at space. You're doing the same thing. No, I'm not. I'm not at all. I don't even own space. I mean, get your facts straight. First of all, Roaring Kitty broke the law. He's a fraud. He doesn't even use his own name. I am Martyn Lucas. Very, very different. I am live right now. He's not. He's using nonsense to pump stocks. You don't know whether he owns it or not. I show my position on the screen. I show you how much money I've got. I tell you what I'm in. This is my real position. I'm the very opposite of Roaring Kitty. There's my real money. I am really up. There is my real Roth IRA, my pension. I am really up. There is my overall balance. I am really up. This is my real money, all of my money, and I'm only in the S&P. I don't pump and dump anything. So what you just said makes absolute no sense. Look, 100% of my money is in the S&P 500. You're not going to get anyone as honest and open as what I'm doing. I'm the very opposite of Roaring Kitty. So if you're going to say stuff, at least, don't make it sound like you live by the book of Roaring Kitty and you'll just say any rubbish, because that's just silly. All right? I mean, we're here to help people, not to talk rubbish. Guys, natural gas is mainly methane. Methane is part 1 carbon, 4 parts hydrogen. Is Highland a good stock to invest in? Orlando Paz. I don't know. I've not reviewed it yet. If you become a member of my channel and do a super chat, I can review it for you. Bitcoin has never been very straight forward about his thoughts on space. You're talking Bitcoin has always been Bitcoin. He has always been very straightforward about his thoughts on space. You're talking rubbish, Stacey Bailey. Yeah. Bitcoin. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Martin. Christian, you're very, very welcome. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all having a good morning. I know I'm up 8%. Sundays are better. Great. I'm really pleased for you. 6 to 10 a.m., The Farm, 100 at 9 FM, Huntington, Tennessee. 6 to 10 a.m., The Farm, 100.9 FM. Ken Heron, I don't understand. What's that mean? What are you saying there? Big Bob hopped on his other channel, Bitcoin. There you go. Palafox, that makes no sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Hey, check AMC. Sorry, I've got to focus on the members. We don't want to. We've got enough rubbish to focus on it at the minute. How much money have people lost since you started talking about space? You talked about this company when it was up at $50 a share. Now look at it. Correct. I've lost personally $30,000. Yes, I admit to it. What do you admit to? What do you show? Nothing. What does Roaring Kitty show? Nothing. I share it all. Yes, I lost 30 grand on Virgin Galactic. Yes. We've told you why. We've explained it why. I've been live 12 hours a day for nearly 3 years. I told you Better Male Bob is a crash test dummy, just like the ones you see in Tesla videos. Go members only so you can enjoy your day. That's a good idea. Why don't I do that? In fact, why don't I do? You're absolutely right. Why am I wasting my time talking to idiots? My time is more valuable than that. You're absolutely right. Customize. Members only. Yeah, I'm done with it. And trust me, they won't pay 99 cents. They won't. They never, ever do. All right? You're absolutely right. Members only. There you go. You're absolutely right. Good stuff, Martin. Straight nonsense. Cost me thousands on Apple and Tesla due to this disruptive mess. Good stuff, Martin. Straight nonsense. Cost me thousands on Apple and Tesla due to this disruptive mess. I'm not completely sure I understand your question. Up 18% in fossil stock. Should I sell? I don't know the stock. I've never reviewed it. But if you have done better, which you have, than the top 500 companies in the world, which you have, the S&P 500, why wouldn't you sell? You've nearly doubled what the 500 best companies in the world do in a year. And I bet you've not been in it a year, have you? So why would you not? But I don't know the stocks. I can't really comment any more than that. Bitcoin, I think if you've been a little bit misguided, I would highly suggest using a balance sheet. It has helped me immensely, and I'm a new trader. Use all the info you have available. Now, he doesn't want that. Sundays are better. He doesn't want that. He doesn't believe in knowing how it works. He's not interested. That takes time. That takes energy. That takes brain cells. He doesn't want that. Why don't you just leave that GameStop and move on to discuss other stocks? Because I want to destroy GameStop. I will admit to it. I want to see Roaring Kitty go away, and I'm going to make sure he does. I want to see GameStop go down the toilet once and for all. I want to see everybody who's gambling on GameStop lose all their money. Absolutely, 100%. I am here to build things, make things, help people. I'm not interested in all the rubbish that tries to take advantage of a real system that really works for the better. And I want this to go away. I'm going to do everything I can to take it down the toilet. It's my radio show, Monday to Friday. Oh, I see. I didn't realize that. Ken Heron. Ken, I didn't know what that was. 6 to 10 a.m., The Farm, 100.9 FM, Huntington, Tennessee. I had no idea, Ken. Unfortunately, I think that's on whenever I'm working. So, but anyway, that's really good, that. I didn't know. What do you think about the GMC rally come down and goes back to normal price? I don't think it will. I think when Roaring Kitty last did this, he had no one going against him. All the big channels went along with him. They pumped it up. They fed into it. They wanted to make money out of him growing. I don't want you to subscribe. I don't want you to become a member over it. I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do for my members. I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do, period. So now he has, for the very first time, he's a kitty, I'm a lion, right? He has someone standing up to it and saying it's rubbish. And we're going to make sure everyone knows it's rubbish. And the moment I joined in this little game, it's been going down ever since. I joined in here exactly to the second. I posted it on X and said, what are you doing? It's going to go down, and Robinhood are going to let you sink this time. And they've been doing it all day. So I hope it continues going down, and I'm going to do everything I can to get this once and for all taken care of. So there you go. I think he lost money on space because he doesn't use a balance sheet. Greed is the greatest enemy of the true investor, says Polu. Yes, says Stacey Bailey. Hiya, Jay. Thanks, Martin. You're very welcome. Finally, I found you guys. I was on the extra channel. Ben, Vinter, Antonia Vera. And what's that? Let's look at something brand new. Who has something brand new? Need new vibes. Hello. Crush the kitty and the little fellas. I'm shorting GameStop. People are silly to buy shares twice. Twice? It's only worth 7 cents. Twice? Way above twice. Just because it was a trend for a day. Silly sausages. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, mate. Right, okay, let's go through our positions right now and see where we are. As you can see, we're up, breaking records again, which is wonderful. 83,600. Let's have a little look and check all our feeds this morning. What's important today is this. I wanted to share this with you. I bet no one is discussing this in the GameStop forums. This is a big concern. It should concern you. PPI today came in very, very hot. Very, very hot. PPI, 0.5 from 0.2 and 0.3 last month down. Look at that, 0.5. A big, big, big red flag. Now people are saying they're not going to reduce rates even more so. And I'm standing by it. I'm standing by what I've said from the very beginning. Very, very bad news, this. And that's why a lot of the big caps today, the real businesses, haven't actually made any money today. Been going a bit sideways anyway. That's important to cover that. I also want to share this. We're moving, like I said we would. Remember a couple of days ago, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, we were down here on the edge of extreme fear. And I said, it's going to head over towards greed. And that's exactly what it's doing. Despite CPI, it's still going there. There's a lot of lagging effects with all of this. You may notice that. Anyway, there's that. Let me check a couple of things this morning. I did the... Oh, hang on. I've got a message here from Chris. PACB, IBRX, DNA. Check them out. Check them out. Being good to me all at once. Lovely, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Okay, let me go through a few things here. Well, I'll just double check where we are. I'm just in the process. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. That's uploaded now. I wanted to make sure that was done. I'm just uploading a video to Rumble. Make sure we're up to date. A HUD won't save you. HOFV earnings. This might be too big for Rumble. Let me have a quick look. No. Rumble can take it. Okay. Got a big audience today on Rumble, one of my best audiences. I think Plug's a long-term investment. Rockish, is Plug too high? Yes, it is. Not for long-term, it's not, but it is for now. Let's move on to other news. Says Habak. How long did it take you, Martyn? Some people like to gamble. That is why casinos make millions every week. You shouldn't get so worked up about it. I do, because I like to own the casino, not play the casino. The point is, Habak, I get worked up about it because I didn't come here to play silly buggers. I came here to build a family and to build real business and real investments, people making really good decisions. That's why I'm here. That's what I do. That's what I do. So anything else is merely a distraction and annoying, and I'll do everything I can to get rid of it. I don't stand by and let trolls troll. I don't stand by and let people do stupid stuff. I don't like it. I like people, human beings, to get along, build, make things, be respectful, be intelligent, be useful. And anything else is a waste of space, waste of air. I don't want it. So, yeah, so yes, I do get upset about it. Yeah. I don't make any apologies for that. I'm just uploading to Rumble right now the Hall of Fame earnings for you guys, because I know you like to watch it on Rumble, so I'm just doing that as we speak. So if you want to go and watch the Hall of Fame earnings, then you have it. There we go. It's on the way now. I didn't think Rumble would take that big file, but they have this morning. Normally they don't take such large files. Okay, portfolios rising again. All-time highs around the corner again. This is great. So that's done. Great. Our Hall of Fame video is done. So what we're going to do when we end this show in a minute, because I want to go out for a walk. I need some fresh air. All this stuff just makes me upset with people. I don't like living in a world when people are just horrible and liars. I'm going to put out a Tilray. You might have a little look. Just bear with me, Mr. Mankey. I'm just about to put out, when I finish the show, I'm going to put out the Hall of Fame video that you can watch if you missed it this morning. It's an interesting one, interesting business. See it doing well in the future. So I'm going to put that out in a second. And we'll put it, yeah. I'm just waiting for it to process and then I'll do it. So that's uploading. Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute then. Once it's finished. How long is it going to take? 99%. Okay, good. How about the little How about the little fellas? Should we have a little? Should we cut? Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's have the little fellas just to calm everything down. Here we go. Here is just bringing it back down to normal. Here's the little fellas. Hello, lads. How are you? We're all right. We're all good. We're all good. There we go. We're all good. We're happy as Larry here. We're loving it. Carry on. Do what you're doing. Right. Brilliant. Let's read this comment. I like to gamble, but I know when to walk away and when not to give the house my money. I worked in casinos. I know the house always wins. Tilray. What do you want to know? Let me have a quick look. Tilray is up today. Yes, Tilray is up today. There's no major breakthrough, though. There's no major news, though. Nothing to share. 97 people and 30 likes. Smash the like button. Ha ha, Iberian. How about the little fellas? Whoa! Little fellas. I love the little fellas. The fellas are like the therapy. Look at them cuties. All right. Okay. That's what it's come to, has it? That's what it's come to. That's what the level is, right? Put out a couple of little fellas. Yeah, we're continually driving GameStop down. Fantastic. Keep it going. Keep it going. Let's take it all the way down to zero. Virgin Galactic, it's holding up 22%. We like that. DXYZ going up. Sundays are better. Thank you very much. Let me check any more news today. In links for YouTube. Let me go and have a little look. No, nothing else. Fisker. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay, that's okay. Let's have a look. So Fisker at end. FSR. All right. Okay, here we go. Fisker. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Fisker, FSRN. We haven't talked about it, have we, for a couple of weeks? Everyone's been thinking, where's he gone? What's going on? No more Fisker news. Well, we've been waiting for the right time, the right news. And there is some news right now. Many of you are, if you are registered with Fisker, will be getting emails from Fisker, and you'll be constantly updated with what's going on. But you probably don't know about this. This has just happened and been sent in by one of my members. Thank you very much indeed, researchers and members, Lucas Aids, for sending this in. Many of you have been talking about what's been going on today with the meme stock craze again. Yes, the famous kitty is back, and we're seeing GameStop resurge. Well, I'm doing everything I can to drive it to zero, and I'm trending on a lot of my social media platforms today, and it's going back down to zero. I called it out to the minute. Fisker is not going to be one of those. Virgin Galactic, however, has picked up on it, but Fisker won't be. Fisker is all or nothing on good news. It's not going to be manipulated the same way as GameStop and other things like that. It's not in that meme world. It's not going to happen. So don't wait for that. Don't think you want to be in Fisker if Roaring Kitty's flying around. He's got no power at all. In fact, we've just stamped on him from a great height, and already GameStop is on the way down, and I'm trying to make it go to zero. But Fisker, on the other hand, is different. Fisker is all about the news. Are we going to stay solvent? Are we going to get the funding and come back? Well, I've got some news for you. So tap the like button if you want to hear the news. And as I talk about it, it's going up once again. I love to see when that happens. Let's have a look at it. Here is the news. Fisker raises additional capital from existing investor. Funding is 3.456 million. Potential to increase to 7.5 million. Okay, now then, driven by a mission to create the world's most emotional and sustainable electric cars. Apologize for looking left. I'm using a mirror screen because the text they've used is very, very small. announced today the signing of a securities purchase agreement in connection with an offering of 3,456,000 in aggregate principal amount of senior secured notes due in 2024 to an existing institutional investor, the investor, resulting in gross proceeds of 3,456,000 to Fisker and the potential to increase the aggregate principal amount of the notes to 7.5 million. The notes bear interest at a rate per annum equal to the 3-month secured overnight financing plus 12%. The offering closed on May the 10th, just a couple of days ago. Fisker intends to use the gross proceeds from the offering to finance expenses consistent with the approved budget approved by the investor. The notes will mature on June 24th, 2024. The press release shall not constitute an offer to sell or the solicitation of an offer to buy any of the securities described herein, nor shall there be any sale of these securities in any state or jurisdiction in which such offer, solicitation, or sale would be unlawful prior to registration or qualification under the securities laws of any such or jurisdiction. Okay, so very, very interesting. We just got this news. Fisker is not out. It's not over. It's not going to trend on the meme stock craze. That's not going to happen. Fisker is a do or die situation. It needs good news and to give it the capital to come back, re-enter the New York Stock Exchange, be relisted once again, and move forward. It's all about interest rates coming down. I predict they'll come down in the summer, even though many are calling, even more now are calling for that to be delayed due to today's PPI figures. I stand by it. I'm not in Fisker, remember. I only own the S&P. This is my position. I'm consistently making money. As you can see, we're up again today. And there's my balance. I'm only in the S&P. I'll gladly show you. Look, I'm not here to pump and dump the stock. I'm just here to bring you the news. There's my portfolio. As you can see, all my money is in the S&P 500. However, Fisker is not out. I've been receiving lots of emails, as all of you have, who registered for the emails from the investor relations department, and there's still work going on at Fisker and still investors buying in. So what do you think? Is Fisker a good buy? Are you still in? Are you holding? Let me know your thoughts below in the comments. I'd love to know what you think of this. Click above my head, down below in the description, over here, and you can join the family 12 hours a day where we are live on the extra channel. The links are just in there. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. I bought Fisker today because of the news on the loan and also because of the 2 new dealers who have joined. That's right. If they could dump any of that debt onto the Austrian branch, just saying. I also saw Magnet in the US is hiring. Would make more sense to move the production to closer to the main market. The US 15 dealerships signed deals for the US market as well up to date. Doesn't that mean he owns Fisker at this point? What do you mean there? Anyway, listen, guys, I've got to get out of here. I've got to put these videos out. Zero is not touching Fisker. I know that's fair enough. It's a very risky stock. I don't blame you. It's very, very risky. For me, I only own the S&P because, I need to be impartial. And so you know that my views are, not biased in any way. All right, that's why I do it. Anyway, time to get off. Thank you very much indeed. We've got Plug and we've got Fisker. Virgin Galactic. Shall we just put that as well? Should we do that as well? Is there any major news there? SPCE. SPCE and GME. All right. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor, Virgin Galactic. I've been putting out information all day about this, but I just wanted to summarize with this video. On the day that we've started to see GameStop resurge, as you can see, this time Robinhood are going to let it go. They're not going to save you. I have made it my mission to destroy it, to bring it down. I know that sounds pretty harsh, but I don't care, quite frankly. I want to surround myself with investors, and I want the market to be good and wholesome and decent, as much as we can, of course, in this world of craziness. And ever since I posted this morning about GameStop, it's been going down, and I'm going to continue driving it down. But this is not a GameStop video. It's about Virgin Galactic. But the reason why I mention it is because Virgin Galactic this morning went up on the back of it. There's no real good news this morning. It went up, Plug went up, several other stocks that have attracted the meme attention have gone up. The difference is, though, Virgin Galactic has real value. Under $2, it has the value of the cash on the books. It's undervalued. It's gone up this morning. That's great. Finally broke the $1. Doesn't need to reverse split. There's no reason to reverse split. Now, is this a coincidence? Eric Kearney, who spoke to me, I think 5 or 6 times until I said, I've had enough of this, you're wasting my time, always was focusing on, or very excited to talk about GameStop, his time at GameStop, how a channel could manipulate the stock. But he didn't realize that I'm not interested in that. And that's one of the reasons why I ended our relationship. It was a waste of time. I love the product. I'm not interested in pumping and dumping stocks. I'm interested in building great families and great businesses. That's what I do. And I am now making it my mission to do everything I can to bring down GameStop. And I'm having quite a good effect on it at the moment. I'm trending on lots of my social platforms like Trading 1212 and Blossom and eToro and all these other places. But Virgin Galactic is a good product. Not a good management, not really a good business at the moment. It could be, but they do need to get rid of the management. Today it popped up, which is great. Is it a coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think so. We've had the stock driven down and down and down on purpose, nearly on purpose. Some of you would debate that and disagree with me, but I think I do see reasons why, and evidence why for why that's been happening. And literally at the same time as GameStop comes back in again, where Eric Kearney used to work, boom, up goes Virgin Galactic. Is it a coincidence? No, I don't think it is a coincidence. I think there's some connection there, because today we had PPI come in hot. No reason why anything would go up today. In fact, real businesses like Amazon and Apple have had a bad day today. It's not good. It's not good at all for the markets today. But yet we've seen this rally. No reason for it at all, other than the meme craze. I think what is happening is Roaring Kitty, who's not really roaring at all, he's completely elusive at the moment, has put out one post. It didn't take very much to excite the silly people of the world, and stupid if I'm honest. It doesn't take much. Oh, hello. Thank you very much.
Mohammed Bokarul Mayahi donated 99 cents through a super chat.
Thank you very much indeed. That's very, very kind of you. This is being made during a live video. Yes, it didn't take much, did it? A little animated picture. And of course, that wakes up all those people who don't. We had one guy in the chat this morning saying, I don't even care about the balance sheets. I just want to make money. This is how easy it is to wake them all up, and how easy it is for me to crush it, to be perfectly honest. I put out a post on X this morning. At the precise moment, the stock went straight down. I said it's going to go down now, and it did. And then I started reposting that. My Lucas aides were retweeting it, and it started to trend on certain platforms, and down it goes. It doesn't take anything to promote idiots, and it doesn't take anything to crush idiots either. We put a paywall up on our extra channel for 99 cents, and we don't get a single troll in there. It's as easy as that. It takes nothing at all to blow them over. So anyway, what's happened now is they've switched over to having a little go at Virgin Galactic. A lot of people have always said, is Virgin Galactic a meme? It's always been in the back rooms of Reddit. It's always been a stock that could be attached to meme. Now, we don't want that. As investors, we don't want that. We don't want idiots coming in here, pumping and dumping this stock. I don't think that Eric Kearney should be at Virgin Galactic. He should be fired. We should get rid of him. Anyone associated with rubbish should have nothing to do with the #1 rocket company in the world, in my opinion. In my opinion. So anyway, this is great that many of you have got up today. It means we don't need to reverse split if it stays up here, even though they're still pushing it through on a vote and asking you to give them pay rises. Isn't that convenient? Just as GameStop started to pump, we're just going into a vote about pay rises. I just think there's too much coincidence here when every time I spoke to Eric Kearney, this was his thing. It was about GameStop, and I literally have nothing to do with it. In fact, the very opposite. I'm going to make it my mission to see that GameStop goes down to 7 cents, which is where it belongs, which is what it's worth. Anyway, I'd love to see the end of this. Kitty, a line has turned up, and you can get back in your litter tray. I ain't got time for this. Anyway, I told the same thing to Eric Kearney. I'll say the same thing to you. So, Virgin Galactic, great news for the investors. I don't think it's going to get a massive rally like GameStop. I hope not. I hope it doesn't. We don't want to see that. We want to see steady growth. If we have a massive rally, Virgin Galactic will just dilute it anyway and take the money off you. So you don't want that. You want a steady growth. And that's what we're looking for. Interesting day today. I just thought I'd bring you that information around Virgin Galactic. Click above my head, down below in the description, over here and over here. Join the 12-hour a day behind the scenes family. 99 cents. It's all it took to get rid of all the trolls, the bots, and the stupid people. I don't apologize for that. Sometimes you have to say it. When people come into my channel and say, I don't care about balance sheets, I just want to get rich in 5 minutes, well then, you are what you are. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Let's have a look. Doesn't that mean he owns Fisker? Also, the Magna... I bought Fisker, not touching. Day trader, okay, we'll do it. Martin, as we always have much. Martin, as always, we very much appreciate you. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate that as well. Thank you for the super chat. Roaring Kitty just made a post. He said to listen to Martyn Lucas music. I didn't say that, Martin. He wasn't talking about you. He was talking about somebody else. That's funny. I like it. That would be funny. Yeah. Now, if Roaring Kitty did that, I'd like him. All of a sudden, I'd like him. I'd be fine with that because that'd be nice. That'd be a positive thing. That'd be a positive thing. Wouldn't that be great? There's not a chance in hell he would do that. He's only interested in himself. Right. So there you go. Day trader of the day. Okay. Let's do it. I'm going to get out of here. I've had enough. I'm tired. All right, I've had enough of this nonsense. Let's come back with a much more normal show this afternoon. I'm done with the nonsense. I'm done with the nonsense. But we'll make sure that GameStop goes to 0, though. Let's put it out of business.
The year is 1991. Bird
Day trader of the day. Are you up? Are you down? Are you in? Are you out?
One day, a young man
I'm up. 0.07.
is Phoenix.
Up 0.07%. How many hours on the music channel? Thank you for asking. Let's go and have a look. Switch account. Martyn Lucas. We need 4,000 watch hours. Yesterday we were at 3.3. We need 4,000. It will take some time to catch up. I know you've been doing it. Okay, here it is. I'm going to show you it as it is. No hidden secrets here. Everything's on view for everyone to see. Right, there we go. You can see how it's rising up. Every Friday gets better. This is the 36. This is the year. 3.3. It will update again tonight. 3,300. It will update again tonight. Hopefully tonight we'll see it at 3,400 or 3,500. We were at 3,300 a couple of days ago. You see how it's rising every week. It's rising. It fell below the 4,000 because of a big spike last year when we fell below. But we are rising. The channel is growing. So thank you very much indeed for all of you that are behind that. Switch account, Martyn Lucas Investor, come back to here. Right, day trader of the day, 7.31, 5.78, 17%. 17%. I know who the winner's going to be today. Virgin Galactic, anyone who's in that. Congratulations, Zach Zay. Congratulations. Thank you for your honest trades. Give him a thumbs up. Zach Zay will not be beaten, I'm sure, at 17%. Congratulations. Those in GameStop today have lost a fortune. Those who bought at 80 and now only at 50, you've lost all your money. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. There we go. Congratulations. Right, I'm going to put out this video. It's going to premiere now at 11 o'clock, unlisted. Schedule. Set. 11 o'clock. I'm going to put this out at 11 o'clock. May the 14th. Take it to the extra channel afterwards. Okay, there we go. Edit premiere. Let me change the end of the show to go to it. Customize. Redirect. Hall of Fame. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Thank you. Party on. Party, party, party. Okay, put this out at the end. I'm about to give you a link. The premiere starts. I'm just going to make this very, very quick video. GameStop, ticker symbol GME. Roaring Kitty, I'd like to introduce you to the English Lion. Good morning to you, sir. Times are going to be very different this time round. Last time you created havoc, you spread nonsense, you pumped up a stock that had no value in it at all. Only a handful of people, including you, made any money. You did everything behind a false name, you broke all the laws, and you did everything you could to manipulate your power on YouTube to make money for yourself. Since then, I built a YouTube channel and a family online to be the most honest live channel in the world. And we are doubling our rate of growth every month, gaining 1,000 subscribers every week. It's my mission to help people and do the very opposite of what you're doing. So, GameStop, this morning, when it popped up, I made an announcement on my X account, literally to the second, and said this is the point when it's going to start going down. And it did. And it's been doing it all day. And I've joined about 20 different platforms today, and all my Lucas aides are reposting and sharing. And I'm making it my mission to take GameStop down to 7 cents, where it actually belongs. And if everyone loses their money, more fool them. And I'm going to make that my mission. Last time you did this, you had no resistance. You had all support. Everybody, Meet Kevin, CNBC, Bloomberg, they were all cashing in on what you were doing, trying to make money themselves from the news and the story, even though they were all complaining that you were destroying the stock market and taking hedge funders down and all the rest of it. And Robinhood got blamed for the whole debacle. None of that, of course, was Robinhood's fault at all. They did the right thing. It drove, the stock went up, everybody got into it, and 99% of those people lost all their money, and everybody in the media was making money out of what you were doing. This time, things are different, because I am now here, and I'm making it my mission to not to try to get subscribers, not to get members, not to get views, not to get everyone to join in and make money on my videos. I'm going to do the opposite now, because it doesn't make sense to go against those that are making money. Videos that tell you how to make money and get rich in 5 seconds, people love that stuff. That's what you cashed in on. It's like being a drug addict, giving everybody drugs that everybody wants. Well, I tell you the truth, and the reality is it's a load of rubbish, and I'm going to do everything I can to drive it down. Now, I'm a much smaller channel than you, but I'm going to grow. And I'm not going to grow the same size of you, but the difference is all of your army stand on sand. The moment you blow on them, they fall over. The moment that we put a 99 cents paywall on our extra channel, no trolls, no idiots join, because that's enough to crush them. It's all it takes. All it took from you was a silly childish picture, a comic book picture, to excite all of those very stupid people, and they all got very excited. And it only took a tiny little tweet and a tiny mention to bring it all back down again. It doesn't take any effort whatsoever. So good luck to you. Good luck to all of those of you that are going to gamble and play Russian roulette with yourselves. But I'm going to make it my mission to protect my members and my small little family and do the right thing. Even though my videos won't get millions of views, it'll be the right views, the right people. So I'm making it my mission to make sure that GameStop and the meme craze goes right back down where it belongs, in the toilet. Roaring Kitty, you're the kitty, I'm the lion. Things today get a little bit different because you now have somebody standing up to you and telling everybody what a load of nonsense. And all it needs to do is put a tiny bit of fear in those people's minds, and they'll dump the stock. Because remember, no one really believed in it in the first place. They only bought it the moment that you posted a silly comic book picture. So I can do the same thing. I can take it down as easily as you can bring it up. Click above my head, down below in the description, over here and over here. Roaring Kitty, bring it on. Right. Okay. So then, I'm going to send everybody over here. And there we go. Here is the Fall of Fame video. It's about to start. As it starts, I'll give you the link now, and hit that like button for the English Lion. There you go. The fact that someone came in this morning and said, I don't care about balance sheets, kind of sums it all up, really. That's why we've got to put a stop to this. Once and for all, we've got to put a stop to this. Oh, Patrick. Did we get somebody to do even better? Patrick, 27%. I missed it. I do apologize. Congratulations to you. Thank you for your honest trades. Oops. Let me give you the thumbs up. There you go. Thank you so much indeed. I didn't see